Hey guys, it's your boy King Donald back with another video. So today I'm gonna be doing a new what if. This is a different what if, definitely. It's what if Deku was experimented on. I really wanted to do this one, and yeah, just prior before the video, Izuku's gonna be a mega OP, like mega OP. Cause yeah, he was experimented on. He's gonna be super OP, and yeah, I kind of like OP Deku. What is? Cause yeah, cause he beats Bakugo. I'm joking. You know him on Bakugo, yeah. So I want to say things before start the what if. Is that uh um yeah, can you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and also leave a comment, because I like giving you guys comments and stuff, because I don't want to seem like we're friends, what you know. So by commenting, it seems like you're talking back to me. Anyways, forget about my logic. Forget about that logic. But well, yeah, what else I was trying to say is just that. So yeah, what I said before, what if Deku was experimented on? So let's get started. Comment down below if you know where that's from. Yeah. So I'm gonna say Izuku still quirkless. So I'm gonna go a different route. Not after like he was told he was not after that. So I'm gonna say while Izuku was walking home, this is when he's 10 years old. He was kidnapped. Yes, he was kidnapped. The people have been following him. The people have been following him for a few days, and he hasn't noticed, because yeah, they wanted a quirkless person so they can do experiments on. These were villains, by the way. All for one henchman, if you know what I'm saying. So Izuku's kidnapped, and he's like, "Where am I? Who are you? Why did you take me?" And eventually like, "Oh, shut up, kid. You're just a lab rat. So why don't you just keep quiet for a bit, okay?" And one of them was like, "No need to be hasty to the kid. He wasn't involved in all this. He's just an experiment. So why not just tell him what's gonna happen?" And the other guy's like, "Oh, why? I don't see the need to." It's like, it's fine. If he dies, and he won't remember any of this. He's just gonna be mindless. And he's just, "What do you mean? Who are you guys?" And the villains are like, "Our names are not necessary, but we will tell you what we're gonna do." He's like, "What we gonna do?" And the guy's like, "Yes, of course." "So we're gonna experiment on you. We know your quirks and all, but we thought of a way to give people powers." And it's like, that's impossible. It defies all quirks logic. And it's like, that's very wrong. You don't know anything about quirks, kid. You don't know the slightest bit of them. And it's just like, how does this involve me?" And the guy's like, "Oh, yeah, didn't I say? Because you're quirkless. So it'd be easier to implant some powers into you." So, now that we tell you everything, shut up! And he knocks Izuku out by hitting him. So they start to experiment on Izuku and all that stuff. This is what they do. They increase Izuku's strength and speed. That's the thing that they really improved on. But this, yeah, that's the thing that they really improved on. And they actually somehow got a hold of Hawk's DNA. They got some Hawk's DNA, and they reverse engineered it into a serum that with bond with Izuku's DNA and all this stuff. I give him, I'm just making this up. I don't know science, guys. Just yeah. So that's what they want, dude. So then Izuku actually gets Hawk's quirk, so he has the wings and he can manipulate them. So yeah, and after that they, of course, they give him regeneration, and they give Izuku one more thing. They give him they give him invisibility, so he would be a perfect spy. And after all that, they were all happy. And during all this, Izuku was being tortured because they were doing this while Izuku was still awake. They could have put anesthesia on him, but it was just a way of their torture. They knew that they couldn't really. They knew that they could have just like put anesthesia, but like Izuku's crying voices amusing to them. So finally they're at the final stage, is where now we have to brainwash Izuku, because I'm just gonna say he's not gonna get corrupted by the power, because just because he's quirkless, and they made sure of that, and just for plot convenience. So yeah, I'm gonna, and the guy's like, so super strength, check. Super speed, check. Hawk's powers, check. Regeneration, check. Invisibility, check. Now only for the final step, brainwash. Then Zuko's like, please stop, please stop. And the guy's like, no. And he's about to like stab Izuku with the needle, but luckily for him, the heroes came. Yeah, it was actually surprisingly All Might and Endeavor, because they all the heroes were called up for this, because even though he was just a boy, they knew they were gonna experiment on him, and yeah, they don't want Izuku to go into the villain side, because he's gonna freaking kill all the heroes, because he's so mega OP. So anyways, so they bust in and they beat everyone, and the villain's like, oh, All Might and Endeavor, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to be the other. And All Might's like, you fiend villain, you dare do this to a 10-year-old boy? He done nothing. Why? He doesn't deserve this. And the villain's like, yeah, you're right, he doesn't deserve this, but I wanted to do this. It's my way of pleasure in a way. And it's like, you villain! And he knocks him, like he defeats the villain and all that stuff, and Izuku's like knocked out, and yeah, they save Izuku. Yeah, Izuku's saved. So he wakes up in the hospital and he sees his mother there, and the mother wakes up. She's like, Izuku, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And Izuku's like, Mom, where am I? And she's like, Izuku, you're in the hospital, because the heroes found you, and when they found you, you were knocked out, and so they took you here to do some tests, and yeah. And Izuku's like, well, what about the villains? And she's like, All Might and Endeavor stopped them. They were looking non-stop for you, because they let the villains get away after they knew they were after you. And it's just like, oh, well, wait, you said All Might? And he gets happy, and she's like, even though you're in this situation, you're still happy to hear All Might's name, that stuff, and they're happy. And she tells she's like, so Izuku, you know about your abilities, yeah? And he's like, yeah, they experimented on me, and now I have all these quirks, I guess. I can be a hero, and I can stop people from doing this to other people. right? And Inko's like, that's the spirit. Ugh, I I can't help but I can't forgive myself for letting you get captured. And Izuku's like, Mom, it's not your fault. They were professionals, and I I couldn't do anything. I didn't have a quirk, so if it anything, it's kind of my fault. And she's like, it's not your fault. It's no one's fault. Anyways, so then that's when the police officer and All Might and Endeavor and Hawks, so all of the three heroes, because Izuku's that much important that then you get the essentially, yeah, the big three. Not like UA, but like, yeah, the actual big three, I guess. So they start discussing, and they're like, so kid, you have all these powers, and you also have Hawk's abilities. He's like, yeah, they said they stole your DNA, and they reverse engineered it, and surprisingly it bonded with my DNA. They said they tried it on countless amount of people, but it all failed. I was the first one that was successful. And Hawks is like, what? Oh, I'm so sorry, kid. I didn't know they had my DNA. And they was like, rookie. Or something like that. So I might say, it's okay, kid. I'm sorry. I'm doing all my stuff. And that's when he says, okay, kid, I know it's early, but you do need to get some training. And he's like, training? He's like, yeah, we gotta get those new quirks of yours under control and see the extent of your abilities. And Izuku's like, all right. this is that, you know, Izuku's still 10 years old. So yeah. So Izuku's taken to a room where scientists and all this stuff, and they say, alright, Izuku, we'd like you to punch the punch machine to see how strong you are. And he's able to break it, like, you know, like in One Punch Man, like how he done the hero test with the punch machine. That's what he done to the machine. That's how strong he is. And they're like, speed test, and they're like, go, and he completed in like a 100-meter dash. He completed that. I'm gonna make him too fast, but probably like let me say like 5 seconds. 5 seconds, yeah, 5 seconds. So they were impressed with that too. So they skip onto his regeneration quirk just to see how fast it is. So they started off with small cuts, and it healed immediately, and they got gradually bigger and bigger until he actually had to stab himself. And he's like, oh, and he pulled it out. He's like coughing, and it took like, I'll say like 10 seconds for the wound to heal completely. And they completely amazed, and wow, they're like, wow. And they start thinking to themselves, how would villains able to think of this? Wow, maybe the heroes are far behind in technology than we thought, and all that stuff. But really, it was just awful one with the regeneration and all that. But anyways, so then that's when they also test out his invisibility quirk. And yeah, it works perfectly. It's not like, what's her name? The invisible goes one. He doesn't stay invisible. He can willingly turn invisible. So that's good for him. And finally, they go for Hawk's quirk. And this time, he's in there, and he kind of guides Izuku just so he can get it easier. And he's able to do it, but he wasn't able to manipulate all the feathers yet. But he was able to like flap the wings and be able to fly. So yeah, I'm gonna say Izuku. Yeah, he's pretty OP, and they glad that he wasn't on the villain side. So they keep him close. They like the heroes keep him close. Like they keep watching him, and Izuku got famous kind of because he's the kid that got kidnapped and got all these quirks. So yeah, he actually goes back to school and everyone wasn't concerned, even though like they bullied him, but like also getting these quirks and by villains. I feel like some people would be concerned, hopefully. So they ask him questions. He's like, yeah, man. And Bakugo, he was kind of relieved that he was fine, but he doesn't show it. And yeah. So yeah. So Izuku still gets trained. He gets trained by the heroes in a different way, and they trying to turn him into the ultimate hero weapon. Well, like, yeah, hero weapon. No, the ultimate hero. I'm not gonna say he's a weapon, but he really is. But he's not. So yeah, time skip. He's in the classroom, and it was like, "Are you gonna be?" Yeah, and like all that stuff. Buck goes on this rant. It's like, "I'm gonna be number one hero," and kid's like, "Huh, I doubt it. Izuku's probably gonna be it." And Buck's like, "What?" And he gets angry because I'm gonna say Bako kind of gets, I'm gonna say jealous because Izuku's getting all this attention, or getting trained by pro heroes, number one and the number three, and all that stuff. And he's like, damn it. And this is kind of benefits Bakugo because he also trained, so he's actually stronger than his canon self. So yeah, of course, in this, people don't laugh at Izuku for going to. They kind of like, it's as expected. Like they saying he's probably gonna get in easy. Like I bet with one finger and all that stuff. Like, and Izuku's like, thanks guys, and all that stuff. And Bakugo still comes after class like, hey, blah, 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 blah. But this time his goons are not as talkative because they know if Izuku got serious, they'll get slapped up. So they're not talking, and they let Bakugo do what they're talking. But luckily for them, Izuku's a nice guy, and he's just like, okay, whatever, and he just leaves, flies away. And he lands and he goes through this tunnel, and he was walking and he wasn't paying attention, and the sludgeman attacks like, give me your body, kid, as usual. like the sludgeman as usual, yeah. So he's like, give me your body, kid. And Izuku's like, I don't think so. Because Izuku's cocky, because, I mean, who wouldn't be with that much power? Like, come on. So, yeah, so the sludgeman attacks, and Izuku easily disposes of him. I say, because I'm gonna say he hits the sludge villain in the eye, and he gets like, he punches his fist through the sludge villain, and he like separates it, and the sludge villain's like, ha, don't you know I'm made of sludge? It doesn't even matter. But Izuku keeps doing that until he was this little sludge. And the sludgeman surprised himself. He was surprised that this kid was able to stop him, even though this hasn't happened. And Izuku is like, because I'm gonna say something that Izuku hasn't discovered all the abilities he have. Because that's why he was able to defeat the sludgeman so quickly. If you put like pieces together, because he was able to stop him, even though the sludge villain would be able to be, what am I saying? He wouldn't be able to be defeated like that so easily. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. It's gonna come real soon. So yeah, so this time Izuku disposes him and puts him in a bottle, and that's when All Might appears. It's like, I am here, and it's like, it's gone. And Izuku's like, oh, hey All Might, and All Might's like, oh, young Midoriya, how you doing? Have you seen the sludge villain? He's like, oh, you mean this guy? And All Might's like, yes, him. Oh, I see you already defeated him. And Izuku's like, yeah. And All Might's like, but I'm just gonna say All Might tried to punch him, but he's like, tried to punch him. That's why he came up with the idea to do a pressure punch. Like his punch before didn't work, so he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna say that. And All Might's like, but my punch, when I punched him, it didn't work. And Izuku's like, yeah, I don't know either. It just, I punched through his gut, and he said this hasn't happened before, and I was able to keep doing that until he became this small sludge. So anyways, and almost like, oh, interesting. He's like, all right, see ya, young Midori. And Izuku's like, well, see ya, All Might. so yeah, I'm just gonna say for plot, Bakugo. No, for plot, All Might drops the bottle and all that stuff. So Zuko's walking and he hears explosions. Like, oh, explosions? Let me check it out. And he flies there with these wings. So he flies there, yeah. He flies there and he sees that it's a sludge villain again. He's like, wait, the sludge villain? What is he doing here? And yeah, so then Izuku lands and he's like, why aren't the heroes doing anything? They're like, the quirks don't match up with him. And Izuku's like, dang, what are these heroes doing? And all that stuff. So Izuku's like, damn, I'll do it myself. But now Izuku's fast, so the heroes couldn't really see him. They're like, whoa, what was that? And they just see Izuku there like, hey kid, stop. And Izuku's like, looks back, he's like, I don't need you guys' help. So he uses these wings and he stabs he uses the wing to make a sword. He uses the wings to make a sword, and he slices the part where Bakugo is, and Bakugo was able to get out and threw it back, and the sludge man is like, oh, all right, there's still people I can get. You're not stopping me, kid. And Zuko's like, I don't think so. And he's about to throw a punch, but he feels a weird sensation in his fist. He's like, it's kind of like burning up. He's like, oh, what's happening? But once he threw the punch, like a giant amount of fire just shoots out of his fist, and he's like, whoa. And everyone else is surprised, like, poof. And the sludge man's like, wow, this is why I couldn't escape his grasp. And he, I guess, dies in a sense. Well, gets knocked out. So I'm just assuming that if he used heat, like the sludge man is not able to get through it. Yeah, I'm just making that up. So I just wanted to give Izuku this. So yeah, I wanted to give this Izuku's ability, and I guess this was the only way for me to introduce it in a way. There probably was another way, but who cares? So everyone's surprised and like, whoa, this kid is amazing. And they start swarming him, and they ask, whoa, kid, oh, it's Izuku Midoriya. And once someone said that, it's like, whoa, it's really him. And they're like getting more crowd because it's that kid that has the multiple quirks and all that stuff. And the hero's like, oh, I didn't know it was you, Izuku. And then if I knew it was you, I wouldn't have shouted at you. And Izuku's like, yeah, it's okay, and all that stuff. And All Might's watching this, he's like, oh, I'm really pathetic. I let Izuku solve all. I let young Midoriya do this by himself. He's only a kid. Well, a real powerful kid. Well, anyways. And yeah, Izuku's like, and All Might walks away. And Izuku says to the press, oh, I'm sorry guys, I gotta go. And he flies away. And he lands and he's walking. He's like, that was real something. I got a new power. Why didn't this come before? I gotta report this back to the heroes. I gotta report this back to the agencies. all that stuff. He's mumbling to himself and all about his new ability, and Bakugo comes, "Hey, Deku! I came to say thank you." And it's just, what? Oh, that's weird for you, Bakugo. Bakugo's like, don't get used to it, okay? I just felt like I needed to say it, okay? And it's like, well, anytime, Kachan. And Bakugo's like, see ya, nerd. And it's like, see ya. And cause Bakugo may be kind of jealous of Izuku sometimes, but like, and they still rivals, and like deep down, they still friends in a way. They're still friends in a way, yeah. So Izuku's walking, and then All Might comes. Is like, "Oh, young Midoriya, how you doing?" And Izuku's like, "Oh, hey, All Might," and All Might, I'm gonna. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna say by now Izuku already knows about All Might's small form, but I don't think he knows. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys think he would know about One For All? Ooh, yeah, screw it. He knows about One For All, because I'm gonna say, because All Might's been training Izuku for years by now, so yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. So they have that amount of, yeah. So All Might goes in his buff form, and Izuku's like, "Oh, ran out of energy, huh?" And All Might's like, "Yeah." I wanted to say that was really heroic of you out there. I'm kind of disappointed myself for not being able to go in there and save the boy. It's like, yeah. At least you kind of had an excuse, because you ran out of power. Unlike those other heroes, they just stood there. And I was like, no, I'm still one of them. I could have pushed myself to the limit and done something. And it's just like, it's okay, All Might. You might be the symbol of peace, but you can't solve every crime, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah. So Izuku and like All Might kind of like friends in a way, like the sensei and student type relationship, but also friends. It's kind of weird, because like All Might's like, I don't know, maybe 50 or something, and Izuku's like 14, 15 during this point. Anyways, yeah. Sorry guys, I was thirsty. Even if, I don't know. Anyways, so All Might's like, yeah. And Izuku asks, "So, did you find anyone out for, One For All?" And All Might's like, not yet, but I've been getting some suggestions, I guess. And Zuko's like, I don't know. I think I have someone that's really good for the job. And All Might's like, you really do? You really think so? Zuko's like, yeah. And All Might, I'm gonna say he trusts Izuku's opinion, because yet again, he's been training him since like since 10 years old, and yeah, so, and Izuku's pretty smart, because he was like, he was taught by the heroes, even though he had school, but like they wanted him to become the ultimate hero. Next simple, yeah. So yeah, so All Might asks, "So who's this person you're suggesting?" And Zuko's like, he might be hot-headed, and he might seem rude when you first encounter him, but in the heart, he's a hero. And I was like, who is this guy? Zuko's like, Katsuki Bakugo. He's like, Katsuki Bakugo? I know you guys were thinking, it's like, Bakugo? Why would he give it to Bakugo? Just give it to Muriel. I mean, like, I know Zuko, I know, like, some people might disagree, but like, I kind of want Bakugo to have One For All. So yeah, so yeah, I just want him to have overall, and because Izuku's gonna be super OP. What am I gonna say is that this is not his only powers he's gonna have. This is just a set that they know so far. Yeah, yeah, I'm giving him more powers. They experimented on him, and somehow they made him. They gave him more powers, but they didn't mention it. Yeah, just for plot, guys. I want him to be mega super OP, mega super OP. So yeah, I was like, so. Katsuki Bakugo, huh? And sure you can trust this kid? And it looks like, yeah, I know him since we're children. He's kind of my rival, and deep down, we are friends, but he doesn't want to admit it. And I was like, huh. I would check out this Bakugo kid, and make sure to bring him to this place tomorrow at 6 p.m. sharp. And he's just like, huh, so you, oh, okay, sure. So yeah, so Izuku actually goes to Bakugo's house and it's like, hey Bakugo, I got some real good news. Bakugo's like, what are you doing here? Whatever, come in, nerd. So yeah, so then Izuku explains to Bakugo that he's gonna meet someone real special, and they're gonna talk about some real classified stuff. Bakugo's like, who is this guy? And why is he so important that you can't even say his name yet? And what is this thing? It's probably a bunch of baloney. Bunch of baloney. What do I even say? But anyways, and it looks like you really want to see this. Bakugo's like, oh, fine, sure. What time you say? At this place at 6 a.m. I will come and fetch you. Bakugo's like, oh, fine. So yeah, Izuku and Bakugo go to the beach the next day at 6 a.m. and they waiting and they see a man walking. And Bakugo's like, Izuku, what's this person? Is that him? And Izuku's like, yeah. And Bakugo's like, what's so special about him? And Izuku's like, just wait. And the man's like, and then almost like, so Izuku, is this the kid? And Izuku's like, yeah. And he's like, are you sure we can trust him? And Izuku's like, yeah. It's like, alright then. Buffs into his buff form, and he's like, I am here. And Bakugo's like, wait, All Might? Is that you? And I was like, yes indeed, it's me. It's like, no, you're fake. What was that form before? And then yeah, he does the explanation, and yeah, I went for it. This is the reason why we brought you here. It's because I want you to be my next successor. Bakugo's like, me for being the next successful, this one for all, that's what you call it? And I said yes. And it looks like, and Bakugo's like, you really expect me to believe that? And it looks like, we're telling you the truth. And Bakugo's like, where's the cameras? Where's the cameras? Just show me it. Okay, I can believe all my having a weak form, but be able to transfer quirks? What a bunch of baloney. And it was like, so you don't believe him? Bakugo's like, no. It's like, he's All Might and you don't believe him, giving you your power? It's like, how do I know this is true? And he just actually gets serious, like, Bakugo, do you literally not understand that I am a living proof of people that can get quirks? And Bakugo's like, take it back. Because Izuku never mentions that time. And when he does, Bakugo gets to Mom back. He's like, whoa, oh, okay. And Izuku's like, he's offering you his power. He wants us to be the next symbol of peace. And you laugh in his face and refuse to take it. Bakugo's like, oh, okay, fine, I'll take the damn quirk. And Zuko goes back to his, back to himself. He's like, yes, let's go. And so yeah, All Might's happy and all that stuff, and they start their training. While Zuko's being there, cause yeah, he already done this on the first, like he done this training with All Might already, and he just wants to see how Bakugo does. And Bakugo surprisingly does better than Izuku did, and he's actually kind of jealous and pissed off. He's like, dang, Bakugo's that talented? Well, it's kind of unfair because I was 10 years old and he's like 14, so yeah, that's my excuse, okay? You know, I was like, it's okay, kid, it's okay. Don't worry, you will get your... What am I even saying? I'm blabbing on. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, Bakugo, I'm gonna say, because he's stronger, I'm gonna say maybe it takes 4 months. Yeah, 4 months for him to be ready, and that's when All Might gives him the air, and Bakugo's like, and he eats it anyways. And the next day comes, and that's when the real training starts, I guess. So Bakugo's like, so how do I start this one for all? And All Might's like, you gotta feel it through your body, man. And to launch first, you gotta clench your cheeks and say smash. And Bakugo's like, oh, okay. So he punches the boulder and actually shatters it. And Bakugo's like, oh, cool. But then he's like, ow! Damn it! He wasn't paying attention, and he's like, what the hell, All Might? Your stupid quirk broke my arm. All Might's like, oh, I forgot to mention that if you use too much on power, it may give you some big backlash. Bakugo's like, that's some great information to have before I threw the punch. Damn it. So yeah. And Bakugo asks, Izuku, are you gonna heal me or what? And Izuku's like, I can't. It only helps for me. It's like, damn it. So then they almost like, oh, sorry about that. So he takes Bakugo to UA to see your recovery girl, and Recovery's like, you're too reckless. And you, Midoriya, why didn't you tell him about it? You know all about this one for all. And Izuku's like, I'm sorry, I guess. So they train Bakugo for the rest of the months, and I'm gonna say Bakugo has a hang of 20% of one for all, and to throw in there, he has full cowling, and his instead of lightning to be like of course green, it's gonna be of course red. Yeah, like in the movie, it's gonna be like that. So yeah, Bakugo and Izuku are ready for the entrance exam, and I'm gonna say Izuku trips, but lucky gets caught by he gets caught by Uraka, and that thing goes the same. And afterwards, I'm gonna say Izuku still wasn't able to talk to girls, so I'm gonna say that, and that's when Bakugo starts to laugh. You couldn't even talk to a girl, and yeah, I'm gonna say Izuku and Bakugo got real close during this 10 months. Like now they're real better friends. Bakugo's now willing to admit it that they're friends. So yeah, they're on real good terms. So they go in, and President Mike explains the rules as in the anime, and all that's the same. So then now it's time for them to start the time for them to start the practical exam. Okay, get that through your head, Donna. Okay, so the same thing goes the same. Izuku tries to approach Uraraka, but he stops by Ida, And that's when Prison Mike says, go! And yeah, this time Izuku stayed back and he's stretching. And what's he called? Ida looks back, it's like, why is he stretching? And that's when Izuku spreads out his wings and he soars. And people see, it's like, wait, no, it can't be. And then that's when they see Izuku putting his, like, throwing his feathers everywhere and all that stuff, punching through robots, one punch, like, it's super fast speeds, and like, it's him. It's really the kid. It's the kid, guys. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm gonna say, Izuku unfortunately wasn't able to bring out that amount of fire, like that fire power he had during the Slusher attack. Like, Endeavor was notified about this, but he ignored it because he doesn't care for that Izuku guy. He only cares about Shoto. Yeah, Shoto. So yeah, Izuku's destroying robots and everyone's impressed, and they finally recognize it's that boy that has multiple quirks and all that stuff. So yeah, he gets destroying robots, and just because Izuku's OPness, Izuku has 200 combat points, and everyone's like, oh, like, what's the point of trying? I'm just gonna lose to this guy and all that stuff. So yeah. And that's when eventually the 0 Point robot comes and everyone's running back, and it's like, I should probably, and he has, oh my goodness, and yeah, Uraraka screams and he's like, oh my goodness, and he sends his feathers to save her, and he's like, I gotta destroy this robot, because I don't think he's gonna use, I don't think a lot of feathers is needed to save her. Maybe like 4 or something, 3 of them to lift the rock or something, and then the one to pull Uraraka out the way. So yeah, so Izuku's still able to fly, and he flies up to the robot and he's like, you imbecile, and it's like, well, like he throws back his fist and goes in, but this is not one punch. It does make a dent, and the 0 Point wall was like, and the 0 Point was kind of like goes back a little. That's when Izuku's like, and he does like fury of punches, like, you know, like JoJo Bizarre Adventure, you know, like Star Platinum, like the like kind of like that. And he does, like, keeps doing that until the robot malfunctions and falls back. And Izuku's like, good riddance. Good riddance. And he flies back to the floor. And he asks, are you okay? To Uraraka. And she's like, no, my leg. And Izuku's like, oh, I'm sorry about that. And all that stuff. And everyone's surprised at the sheer amount of power this kid has, and all the rumors were true that he does have the Hawks' quirk, and he has this amount of power and all that stuff. The only thing he hasn't demonstrated is his invisibility quirk and the regeneration quirk, and that new power he got was that fire quirk. Yeah, so I do these random things. What am I even doing? Oh, okay. So then, what you call it? What's her name? The old lady, recovery girl, comes and heals everyone. The injury exams is over, and Izuku's confident that he got in, and he calls Bakugo. So how many points did you get? Bakugo's like, guess, nerd. And Izuku's like, what, like 52? Bakugo's like, you think I'm that weak? I got 180. And it's like 180. That's really good. Pac's like, I don't think he even got close to me. And Zook's like, well, I got 200. And Pac's like, ooh, oh, damn it. Well, 200 just combat now. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, the week goes past and Izuku gets the acceptance letter and he finds out he got first place with 260 points. And I'm gonna say Bakugo at least gets 20 rescue points because all my during that 10 months like being a hero isn't all about power and all that stuff. He told him, save people. So Bakugo tried to do that. He got 20 rescue points. So he got 200 points while Izuku got 260 points. Yikes. They both broke records. Obviously, Izuku has the highest and Bakugo has the second highest ever. And All Might's just smiling with these two prodigies. Well, they weren't surprised about Izuku's performance, but they were surprised about this Bakugo kid's performance. So yeah. So Izuku, yeah, he's happy and all that stuff, and he goes to school, and he finds class 1A, and this time Ida's not arguing with Bakugo. Yeah, nothing's happening, and Ida was actually talking to Bakugo, saying like, you recognize like you got the second most. No. Even though you got the second most, you did break a record and all that stuff. And that's when he sees Midoriya walk in, and everyone looks at him because they all recognize him. He's that famous guy with the mouth quirks. And Ida's like, I'm Tenure Ida. And he does the same thing, and it's like, cool. And that's when Uraka comes. He's like, hey, you multi-quirk guy. And it's like, oh, hey. And they start talking, and Azawa still comes. It's like, it took you 8 seconds for you guys. It took you 8 seconds for you guys to shut up. Practical students would know when to keep their mouths shut or some stuff like that. So he explains like, put these clothes on, meet me outside and all that stuff. And he explains that this world's not fair and quirks and all that stuff. And he says, Izuku, now throw this ball. And he's just like, okay. And he throws the ball, and what does he get? He gets 1,000 meters. What? He's that strong? Yeah, he's that strong. He's that strong. And everyone's surprised and they get excited, and Izawa gets it's disgusted that they excited, and he sets the rule and whoever's last gets suspended but expelled. But Izuku's not phased. Bakugo and Izuku are not phased by this because they know they're powerhouses, and of course they're not gonna leave. Yeah. So yeah, of course, the 50-meter dash. I said like Izuku done the 100-meter dash in 3 seconds. I recall. Yeah. So I guess he does this in 1.5 seconds. Yeah, 1.5 seconds. Yeah, getting first place for that one. Grip test, getting first place by just beating Shoji. So probably like, I don't know his exact score, but like just slightly above it. And the box, like the sandbox, he clears that and all the tests. So and then Bakugo's ball throw score. I'm gonna say using 20% of one for all and using explosions. I'm gonna say he gets further than Izuku because honestly I think that would go far. So I'm gonna say he gets 1,200. Everyone's surprised. Izuku's surprised that Bakugo beat his score, and that's when he realizes that Bakugo is no longer someone that he could just beat up. He's like a true rival, you know, like that would push Izuku to his limits just to beat him and all that stuff. Yeah, Izuku's still gonna come first, no brainer. And Bakugo second, Momo third, Todoroki fourth, and so on. And Todoroki notices and he kind of gets pissed off that these two guys are beating him, I guess. He thought like he got trained in all this time, and now he's getting beat by these two guys, and he's not having this. He's like, nah. But he keeps it to himself. He keeps it low key. So, yeah. But so then the same thing happens like outside. Bakugo, Izuku, and Ira talking. Bakugo being more friendly, and Uraka comes, hey guy, just establishing that friendship. Now added Bakugo to sign that friendship song. By Bakugo being there, Bakugo is gonna make Midoriya have a bigger friend group, because you guys know the Bakugo squad. So I'm gonna say maybe they're gonna mix with the Midoriya squad and make this Omega squad, Deku squad. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyways, yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it there for you for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is New What If. Hope you guys liked it. Just as you know, Zuko's gonna be obviously OP, and Bakugo somehow it's gonna be able to keep up with One For All, I guess. One For All, cause yeah, he beat him at the ball throw, even though he go 1,000 meters. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys like and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing my second video. Yeah. So see ya.